What's up everybody? Matt from AC Hamilton here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the DW9000 double pedal variation. Now this does come in a left and right hand version, so you lefties out there, don't feel left out, it's fine. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to talk about is the main right hand pedal, which this is the one that will go onto your kick drum. Okay, now I have done a video previously on the DW9000XF, which is the extended footboard, but I'm just going to run through some of the features that are on both pedals already. Okay, so the DW9000 comes with, of course, as standard, the tri-pivot toe clamp. Okay, so if you already know about this, great. If not, I'll just quickly run through, I'll give you a quick brief synopsis of what this is. These little feet here, they hook onto any bass drum. It doesn't matter what size it is, what thickness of the shell, doesn't matter. These will go onto the bass drum and make sure once you've clamped it down by turning this little wing nut here, it will, once you've clamped it down, it's not going to move, okay? Now as you can see, moving forward on the pedal, like the 9000XF, this has an infinitely adjustable cam, so you can change this from accelerator to turbo. Now I've got this currently in turbo mode, which basically, I don't know if you can see this here, there's a little bit of a mechanism here which pushes out when I turn. If I turn the pedal round so you can see, when I turn this little nut right here, if I turn this to the right and keep turning it to the right, it changes the pedal from turbo mode to accelerator mode, and already I can see that the pedal is going down. That's because on the inside of the cam there's actually a little foot, which when you turn it to the left, it pushes the foot outwards and pushes the cam forwards and up slightly. If you turn it to the right, it pulls the foot backwards, therefore turning it into the accelerator version. Now the difference between accelerator and turbo is the turbo version gives you more power and more consistent strokes when you are playing, and the accelerator version gives you more speed and finesse. Now that kind of depends on what you are actually playing. If you're playing kind of, just rock music or funk music, you might want to go for the turbo. If you're playing kind of like speed music or something that requires a little bit more finesse on the pedal, then you're going to want to go for the accelerator variant. But they are infinitely adjustable. You can have it just in the middle, so you kind of get a little bit of the best of both worlds. This is currently, I've just adjusted this now, so it's in the middle of accelerator and turbo. Now as you can see, the double pedal has both springs on this side, on the right hand side of the pedal. Now the way to adjust this is you push down on the spring here, and then you screw this up like so, and that adjusts your spring tension, so you can have this tighter or looser depending on how you like to play, how you like your pedal to feel. I personally prefer my spring tension to be cranked up quite a lot. So yeah, that's obviously, you get both your pedals, which has got the felt side and the plastic side for different feel and different sound. The way you put these in, obviously, put them in like that. It's got the little memory lock, so it just slots right into place. Then you crank that, twist that in there. Let's do the same for this one. Crank that right there. As with the 9000XF, of course, you have the rubber bottom here underneath the pedal, which is a non-slip rubber pad. So once you've planted this down pretty much on any surface, it's not really going to move that much, especially on a surface like carpet. It's really not going to slide around, making it really, really easy to just plant your foot down and just go for it. Okay? So also, I will also mention that this does have the floating rotor technology, as with all the 9000 series. It does have the floating rotor technology, which means that your pedal is very, 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 very smooth when you are actually playing it. So let's move now to the left side of the pedal, which will be which will control this left beater here. Now, as you can see, on this one it has two braces here. This one only has one, so that's because you want to be able to get this as close to your hi-hat pedal as you can. Really, that's kind of what this was designed for. So the leg doesn't get in, the hi-hat leg doesn't get in the way, so you can put it more in a position where it's comfortable to you. And as with the right hand side, this also has the advantage of being able to adjust the cam to accelerator or turbo depending on where you want to go. It also, again, the same as the right hand side, has the rubber bottom, so it doesn't slip around. I myself have been, had experiences where, the right hand pedal has, it's been clamped to the bass drum, so it's not moved anywhere. But this one, when I've been playing, especially like fast double bass beats, it slid forward, and my left foot has just kind of ended up just all the way out to the side, and it just made me look rather silly. I laughed about it, but it's just one of those. So this is your connecting arm, okay? And as you can see, this is very, very maneuverable, which allows for when you are playing, it doesn't kind of drag or lag or get caught on anything. So the way you hook this up is you just hook this onto there, crank like that. And then with this one, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room on the table. Oh no, we're all good. So you lift it up, so it's in position, slot it onto place like that. Boom. There you go. You've got a double pedal right there. As you can see, very, very, very smooth, okay? Now then, what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to take this pedal, I'm going to put it on this drum kit behind me, and we're going to see what it feels like and what it looks like, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts at the end of the video. Okay, so as you just saw then, I had a quick go on it. Pedal feels fantastic, super smooth. It feels very, when you're trying to do the faster bass drum stuff, it feels very smooth, very responsive. And then, if you kind of want to give it a bit more welly when you are actually playing, it feels very, very powerful. It almost feels like you can get more volume out of your kick drum, if that's even possible. I don't know, but it feels like it just gives you more volume. And these pedals are very much the industry standard when it comes to chain-driven pedals, in my opinion. The only slight criticism I do have is if you want to, when you take this apart, these don't come all the way in. They kind of clash in the middle, so you can't get them all the way in. You can kind of get one in and then one's halfway out, and then it's a little bit fiddly when you're trying to actually adjust the spring tension. You have to, the fact that you have to pull it down, especially if the spring is already quite tight, it can be quite difficult to pull these down and screw everything away. But other than that, these pedals are fantastic. They feel great to play. They look great. Just everything's just fantastic. Thank you again, DW, for making such a great product. That's it from me. My name is Matt from AC Hamilton, and I will see you all soon for more reviews.